Hey everybody, it is Thursday. It is off center. Okay, there we go. Much better.
Turn the light on. Man, pick one of those.
So welcome. We're going to be talking about Scorched Earth. We're going to be talking about Operation Deliverance, and then we're also going to talk about Syndicate 3, which we actually have the tickets are going to, we'll announce when the tickets are going to be good, are going down. So let's get everything up and rolling. So good afternoon on this lovely Thursday afternoon, everybody, or Thursday evening.
Evening.
Look, it's been a day. That's all I got to say. I've been going all over the
Gonna
place.
close that door.
I am going to wait for Weiner to come back so I can do the intros.
Got to go shut the basement door so they don't get away.
Let's not start that already. All right. I'm Joker from Players Wanted. With me is the man with the mohawk, the king of the high kappas, Virchew from Sinister Customs. And it's not a party till the Weiner comes out. Weiner from AT Airsoft. How are you gentlemen doing today?
What's up? Doing good. Waking up.
Right.
Sorry, I had to take a nap.
Alive and mostly functional.
I was sitting there sitting Texas, like, you coming or what, man?
Coming to what? That's right. I got here on time too. Look at that.
Yes, you did.
Wasn't fashionably late.
All right, so what we're going to actually do is we're actually going to jump right to what I think is the most important thing, which is the big announcement, one of the big announcements that we have for tonight, which is it's going to be Weiner's show here.
Well, not the whole
Weiner,
show,
what is your big announcement, sir?
My big announcement is ticket prices have dropped for Operation Deliverance in Perry, Georgia for November 4th, 5th, and 6th. We knocked $35 off the price down to $80 from $115 price. The Weiner is clean. She's back. KW's back. So yeah, off Deliverance in Perry, Georgia, which is one exit south of the Guardian Center at a place called Big Indian Paintball and Airsoft. We have a 3-day event going on there. Well, technically a 2-day event, but everybody comes out on Friday. We're going to have a run and gun special in the city up front. And then we'll have the actual event. We'll kick off Saturday morning. And from there, we'll go right into Sunday. And then we'll have a big, a great raffle on Sunday with things from AMS and Dead End Outfitters. And I forget who else. I had a list here somewhere, but I'll have the list.
Yeah,
RC Airsoft.
Striker Airsoft is another
Striker,
one of yours.
Oh, is Striker Airsoft one of our? Oh, yeah, Striker Airsoft. Yes, we'll have some.
Isn't
Striker Airsoft
also one of yours?
Yeah, there's stuff you're probably looking right at my banner.
He hasn't had his Geritol. Give him a break.
We are going to have a great raffle. Everybody who buys a ticket will get a free raffle ticket. So plan on coming out and having a great time.
All right, so let's go ahead and start jumping into some of this here. So for those of you guys that don't know, now that AT Airsoft actually does put on some really awesome events. They have a lot of cool, unique stuff that goes on inside of their events. There's stuff that definitely happens, which makes a lot of people laugh and smile. Like when this, hold on, this is.
Uh-oh.
Take that down for a second.
I'm scared what you're gonna.
Oh, I'm just gonna add video playing while we're doing this from the actual thing while we talk about it before we shift over to something. Before we shift over to our topic of the evening, so I want to be accused, like as of Tuesday, of ignoring the game that was supposed to go on and only giving Weiner 5 minutes to talk.
Somebody said something. I didn't say nothing. I was good with that.
Yes, you did.
Hold on. To be fair, you gave him more than 5 minutes.
Yes.
Everything kept cutting him off.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm just gonna put some of the video up here. Let me get the clips here. I'm just gonna throw some stuff while we're talking about your guys' events.
So anyways, you either go. Oh, we will. Okay, so go get your tickets online, atairsoftevents.com, or you can actually, if you're not going to get your paycheck till that Friday night, we are going to take them at the door.
I just don't worry.
That's my skinny days. It looks like my skinny days. That was just our aftermath event last January, which was awesome.
That when
that's
when we blew up. That's when we blew up our own team.
That's correct. Oh, that's right. We had to come over to make sure he actually blew up his own team.
Wait. That's when Papa blew himself up. Let's be honest.
I was just going to say that. Isn't that where Papa blew himself up? Is Papa even on tonight or anywhere tonight on here? I'm looking.
I haven't seen him on yet. He sounded. I'm going to actually see him tomorrow.
Okay, so the chat's blowing up again.
All right. So you are going to have something Friday night? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, we're gonna have a run and gun Friday night in the
There's your
city up
box, by the
front.
way. Look, there's your box right there.
The one that's missing? Or are you
Yeah,
talking
the one that watch. Hey, I was told to go in there and get it. Here comes your box. It's gonna go here. I'll blow it up here.
Oh, is that when he's running it? Oh, he threw it. There it is. When they tripped over the log. Yep, I saw that. I wonder if that's the one we're missing.
Roll, man. He didn't trip.
Yep. And there's the one that wasn't the box that wasn't supposed to be moved, but that's our fault too because it's supposed to be locked down and wrapped around the tree. By the way, we'll have those boxes again up at the Deliverance.
That's right. Roger, what I meant to say was, I don't have anything.
Little Reaper, this is Joker.
I'm being his own Joker.
We were saying that we had a bomb in the pocket.
A fake bomb. Fake bomb.
Yeah. That was like one of the funniest moments of that entire thing. Like Greg's reaction was great because Drew is just straight yelling into the thing. And I'm like,
Yeah, Drew, if you don't know Drew's our game controller, and he's a trip and a half. He writes all our good games. And
we had no idea what the bomb looked like. You wouldn't show us the props.
Yep.
So
that's true. But the last minute though, but it's that's our fault too because it was supposed to be chained down so they couldn't move it. We have cables and locks for that. We didn't put it down on that one for some reason. And that could be the one that's missing too.
I think it probably is.
Yeah, we have 4 control points for the event coming up. Actually, we got more than that because we have some other cool props that we're going to have up there at Deliverance. And Shadow Legion, run by Justin West, who's Beowulf, he has some props for us too up there. So we have a lot of cool stuff, for the event coming up. And that what you're seeing there, that's Aftermath there. I believe this
is Aftermath, yeah.
That's not you running the.
That's me running the nuke.
The fake boom boom. Oh, that's you running the fake boom boom. Okay.
Yeah.
And I just found out we'll have our new boom boom box. It'll be there for.
I go pick up my boxes tomorrow, so I'll be going over there to pick up our boxes for our event. Cool. Can I bring my harem to the cell block? As long as they're all paid their tickets, sure.
Yep.
Hey, if I got a waiver and they paid, I'm good.
Yep. The boom boom box. There you go. Yep, that's correct. The boom boom box. But anyways, like I said, that's a week from tomorrow that we will be having.
Yes, it is
having our event. Wow, it's coming up fast. So we expect a lot of good times, a lot of hanging out Friday night, especially. Just be prepared to have a great time out there. Oh, camp! And if you don't know already, you probably do know camping is free. So bring your tents, bring your travel trailers. Self-sufficient. Yes, we can have fires out there as long as there is a like a drum or something to prevent the fire from spreading.
Smuggle them in the prison pocket.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's wrong.
There's a whole lot of that.
Is that Papa explaining why he blew himself up right there?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of that event. Aftermath was actually our first official event as ATE. Now we were a part of another group prior to becoming ATE, and we put on some great events down at the prison in Immokalee, Florida. So we did a lot of great events down there, and then we kind of split off a little bit and went our separate. So that's where ATE came from. Myself, Bulldog, and we created ATE. So we're trying to have events all over the place, and we're building our clientele up, building you guys up, bringing in new players. Talked to another site today to have another event. Just trying to expand.
Yeah, I mean, I really think this is going to be, if you guys are in that area, if you're in like Florida, Georgia, North or South Carolina, so anywhere in that area, this is actually going to be a really good event to go to for like a weekend getaway and everything else. I think you guys lowering the price was a good idea to get the people out there.
We want to get more people there.
Yeah.
A lot more people. I'm trying to build the sport, not build a bank. So
I'm sorry, I was snacking on some celery and blue cheese. My apologies.
But the most important question I have for you, Weiner.
Yes.
Do you have insurance?
Yes, we have insurance.
But do you have insurance? We're gonna make sure they call in and verify that insurance the day of the event.
Yeah, my pockets aren't exploding with cash right now. So yes, we got insurance.
So I mean, when we were at when we were at uh, Aftermath, we had a blast. I mean, we really did.
Shots fired.
Oh, what do you mean shots fired?
He said shoots fired. You can't spell,
Oh.
but that's okay. I know what he was going for.
So I mean, it was just so much fun that happened. This is me as a CEO deciding to move up and just take some stuff out. I was in this position attacking the military CP, and the only way they can get me out of here was to airstrike me. And because I was airstriked, I couldn't be taken prisoner.
Yeah, Mark isn't just a CEO.
Look, you can't fight back if you're pink mist.
That is right.
Saying I was like, all of a sudden, I kind of figured something like that was happening because we were literally here holding this point down for like the longest time. They did try to send some people around the backside to take us out. So when I say that the gameplay there was actually a lot of fun, it was very awesome. We definitely used people's play styles against them as the civilians. We knew that there was one particular area that was going to be held down, which was Checkpoint Charlie, by a rather large group of the enemy. So I was like, well, if Checkpoint Charlie is going to be held down, that's just one control point. We could take everything else and we'll still win. And I think that's one of the ways that we secured the win for doing that is because you can have your 1 point, we'll own everything else. And that was our mentality going into it. So, and not to say that we let them just keep Checkpoint Charlie. I mean, we dropped airstrikes on top of Checkpoint Charlie a couple of times. Well, although there was a misdrop that took out full of DEO, and he dropped it on himself, which was even better because he's blaming me. And I'm like, what are you blaming me for? You're the one that called it in.
That's right. He called in the grid. We double checked and we went right over there, and sure enough, he blew himself up.
So I mean, it really was a blast for the style of gameplay and everything else. I'm running around in the brightest Hawaiian shirt I could possibly have, so I could be easily identifiable. My honor guard or my team were all in equally bright ass Hawaiian shirts as a way to broadcast, "Come get us." And we snuck up on people in the woods. Like, how?
They didn't think you were gameplay. They didn't think you were
Oh
playing.
yeah, they did because they're saying because all the trash talk that was going on before the game started. Oh, you were gonna see him coming from a mile away. I literally walked inside of the pyramid and go, "What's up, boys?" And they're like, I shot them all, but then I go, "What's up, boys?" And they go, "Where the hell did you come from?"
Hello, boys.
You and that damn soundboard.
I like it. I
Um,
didn't hear that today.
if I buy the Chieftain tank for 200K, can I bring it? The what tank?
It says Chieftain.
Oh, is that the one that you're talking about that's overseas from that tank thing? I told you there's ones that I saw for 46,000.
I
Do
mean,
you
you
know
can
this
totally
Ryan Harris
bring it.
guys?
I'm
Yeah,
not
who's
going to
this Ryan
let it
Harris
on
guy?
the AO.
It could go on the AO. It just have to stay in one spot and just sit there.
Do you
Wait,
know
no,
how
wait.
heavy that thing is?
No. Actually, I would totally allow them to drive it on one path for all of about 5 minutes because there's a lot of these little fence post holes that we just need to be pushed down below the earth.
I was like, yeah, that thing's not going over the tunnel. You want to see this, the freaking staff have an aneurysm?
Yeah.
They have a T-72 for 80K. I know. That's all overseas too, so you got to source it over here. There's actually, I'll try to remember to put the site up that I saw that actually has stuff here in the U.S. For it, so you guys can check it out. And
Gov
while we're
Planet,
talking
man.
about, yeah, huh?
Gov Planet.
No,
Planet?
this is a Facebook group.
Oh, well, there's a website called Gov Planet, which they sell surplus equipment like that. They have an entire section. If you're not following the news, because I know they kind of dropped off the whole Ukraine thing, there's a group of guys from the U.S. who have been known. They're officially tagged as the Pirates. They've been shooting Russian tanks with Roman candles, causing the IR sensors to trip. The guys driving the tanks jump out and run because it looks like incoming rockets. They steal the tank and then drive it back to base.
Oh,
That's awesome.
And they've been selling the tanks, so you can sell equipment back to Ukraine, or you can fill out the paperwork to keep it. It's considered booty, basically. But these guys have literally made it their mission to just jack Russian equipment. So far, they've stolen over 62 tanks from the Russians using Roman candles.
Wow.
We gonna get some here. All right, let's see here. All right, so guys, all right, so is there anything else you would like to share, Sir Weiner, about?
No, I think I did it. If anybody has a question or whatever about the event coming up, send it on over. We'll try and answer it. So I'm good right now.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about something that's going to be coming up the weekend after both of our events. It was asked to share this here, Bloodbath and Beyond, in association with Ambush Airsoft and Jactical Tactical.
Jactical Tactical.
I always say it every single time. Jackal Tactical presents Operation Brotherhood, a charity event supporting the One Tribe Foundation, its mission against veteran suicide. $40 for the ticket, includes lunch, November 11th, 8:30 to 1600. Ambush Airsoft and Paintball in Conestoga, Pennsylvania, 91 Hilltop Drive. So if you guys are looking at something to do,
for me to read.
Yeah, I know, it's like 91 Hilltop Drive, Conestoga, Pennsylvania. Just look up Ambush Airsoft.
I mean, go out. It's a charity event. Go out, support a good cause. Get some PPU in.
And it's the day after. It's the weekend after Scorched Earth and Deliverance. So go ahead and check it out.
So if you're coming to Scorched Earth, you get a hotel for the day in between. Get another game of Airsoft in on your way home.
It's the weekend after.
That's what I'm saying. You just stay for the week. Get a hotel room.
Conestoga, Pennsylvania. There you go. I was trying to read what you were trying to say.
Yeah, it's hard. I can't pronounce stuff. I'm really proud of
it. It's hard when you got something in your mouth. Is that what you're trying to say?
Don't choke on the bone.
It's not.
Yeah, Tyler. There's a lot of airsoft going on in PA lately because there's a big move to rebuild the PA airsoft community. Because anybody that's played there, like say from 2000, 2011, knows all the drama and debacles that went with pretty much every field in PA becoming an absolute crapshoot. I was going to say something else, but I censored myself.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Something must have happened on Discord.
No. Thursday Night Football, sorry. Baltimore Ravens versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They just did the Ravens had the punt, and I don't know who number 30 is. Ran right into the punt receiver, so of the Tampa Bay is receiving. Bounced off his shoulder, and Ravens now just recovered at like the 5-yard line.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it's a great fail.
Nobody cares.
I do. That was great. Anyways, sorry guys, that was just too funny. I couldn't contain myself for the humor of what I just saw. All right. All right. So let me just do. Let me ask in our private chat real quick what we should talk about next.
Oh, for your next one?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Why not?
Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. We have been asked multiple times, hey, when are you going to drop the tickets for Syndicate 3? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. Of course, I forgot to set up the promo code, so I just need about 30 seconds here to set up the promo code.
And that's going to be the tickets for the event that I'll be out on a cruise on, a week-long cruise.
Hey, that's your fault, you know.
Yeah, that's okay. I just found another one.
This time it's not. This time it's neither one of ours fault.
But yours is the weekend of the 15th, right? April 15th.
Yes, April 14th.
Yeah, and then the following
to the 16th.
weekend, VFA just dropped their tickets for their fundraising event, their annual.
All right,
their
that's
annual
awesome.
event.
At least it's not the same
Alabama.
weekend.
Yeah, no, it's following weekend. That's why I said that.
Well,
That's
Gregory, if you want to win it, you got to be there.
got to be in it. You want to win it? Got to be in it.
All right. Let's see here. How about a lovely $25 discount?
Smurf.
We're not going to make the same mistake that we made last time by adding the freaking add-on items to have this promo code. And let's go and do this. Okay. So for all you lovely people that like to watch us, follow us, and everything else, here is your guys' promo code. It is a gorgeous $25 off the ticket price. We have not confirmed yet if we're having JTF missions or not, but almost everything else that we are planning to have is going to be on there. Hype for Syndicate. So,
No,
guys,
the next one down, Kate Avir's comment.
I saw. No,
Yeah.
we're not. I want that John Wick pistol.
Oh, by the way, real quick. Let me interrupt you because you interrupted me. Also, the people who've already paid full price for the tickets, we got something special for you at registration.
I asked if you were done, sir.
I'm done now. I gotta remember, I'm old, okay, and my brain only works so far.
Syndicate 3, I do believe we agree that it's going to be Dan versus Green and an Op 4 team. There's no extra add-on.
There will be some civilians as well for ambiance, but there's no black.
We're not going to have 5 factions.
No, we're not going to have.
This is not Bad Blood.
This is not Bad Blood. What Scorched Earth Sims get something special? A special something? They have. So I mean, especially those that. For those of you that are watching, that you already got the promo codes for Syndicate 3 because it was in draft mode. You can now use them because you already bought your tickets for Scorched Earth. You can apply that discount over. So, yeah. So, Syndicate 3, if you guys have been to any of our Syndicate series, it's going to be the same thing. 2 massive teams, green versus tan. You're going to have an Op 4 team that'll be periodically switching sides and helping out. You're going to have a few NPCs roaming around that can give you helpful stuff. Nikolai is going to be a person of interest that both teams want to capture for intel and everything else. So you definitely be doing that.
Nikolai. Yes, Nikolai.
Insurance in the event happening. That's what we get from Scorched Earth. Absolutely.
Hold up. I can't prepare for this. 1 second.
Hey, there was only like 14 ambulances at Bad Blood. Oh, God. I'm so glad Tim does not watch my show. We're really excited about the Syndicate series coming back. Now, for all of you that were on the fence before about some other events and stuff like that, I highly recommend if this is something that you guys want to do, jump on it quickly because the indication from almost everybody is like, hey, we can't wait for Syndicate. When Syndicate, Joker, I have to ask. Oh, shit.
I get to go to prison for. I can go to prison
Joby,
for free.
so let me explain it this way, man. If you guys go to first off, you're not gonna be able to get up to tackle me for one. I will be shooting you guys there. Now, if you're talking about while I'm being restrained and taking me to the ground, you guys can't just straight up tackle
Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice.
Especially somebody like Tubbs, for example. I'm sorry, but if Tubbs tackles me, I think I'm gonna die.
I'm going to die too if Tubbs tackles you from laughter.
I know everybody. You get paid to be put in prison too. Yes, you can. So we have been asked a couple of times, maybe, if there's civilian factions going to be open for other players. This is going to be a case by case basis, but we have to sit there and talk about it. Did Green sell out yet? Are you for what game? For
Which
what
one,
game?
Josh? You got to be specific, bud.
You got to be real specific now. And if you guys can't see the smile on my face, I'm so glad that with Syndicate we're actually able to put the Syndicate series on again. I really can't wait. I expect some really good things about this. Expect this if it goes to anything like before, it's going to sell out fast. And thanks to the people not telling me that our site tickets system was not set up right, so it was just leading to an error code. whenever somebody went to the site and they couldn't get tickets. That was awesome.
Is it fixed now?
Yeah.
I think Scorched Earth. Do sell out, or is there like a couple left? I think there was like
Hold
2.
on, let me check. I think there's 2 left because some people
Wow,
switched
that's
over
awesome.
to tan. Let me just double check real quick. I got to go to the events and jump over.
That's
Oh, we're at
awesome.
one-
That's awesome to hear.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
There are
Syndicate
2.
2. Sorry,
There's
go ahead.
2 green tickets left. I highly recommend Josh buying it now.
Yeah, 2
Syndicate 3,
greens.
by the way.
But Syndicate 2, we had like 10 to 20 tickets left, and they all went within like a day.
Not even. The
It
last
was
20 tickets sold in an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
We sold
As
out
soon
in a
as we
month.
were like, yeah, we only got 20 tickets left, and they were gone.
Josh, tell him, man. If that green ticket's gone, we are not opening up any more green tickets. Right now, what I should do is I should not allow those 2 green tickets to go because of the imbalance between green versus tan. Um, you usually don't hear people admitting to, oh my God, there's a team imbalance. We got a lot of sponsors and vendors that are coming that their members will go on there, so it's not going to be too bad. But yeah, join us. We're the Chaos Division. Yes, Tubbs, you are. And what I also love between the 2 different games, between Syndicate and Scorched Earth, is the difference in mentalities that goes on. Like Virchew, you're all about the war crimes and piping people up for the green team, and Tam was like this super organized military structure. Scorched
Yeah.
Earth is
Look how
completely
that turned out.
Scorched Earth is completely different. So, well, I will say this, not for nothing, Tan should have won if they took the objectives.
They could have. Also, it's not a war crime if there's no witnesses.
They're all right. So for Scorched Earth,
That's true.
we have certain objectives in play for Syndicate 3. We will have the baggies back. It sucks. We will have all the objectives that go along the lines with that, and there will still be prisoner taken at both events. Now, again, if this is the first time you guys are tuning in or anything else to how you take a prisoner, if it's a regular player, then i.e. anybody else but Nikolai, you simply put your hand on their shoulder and you should say, do you have a kill card, intel, and I'm taking you prisoner. You hold them for 15 seconds, not count the 15 as fast as you go, but 15 seconds. They are then medicked. However many armbands they have left that they can take, like if they've only been hit once, they can get hit 2 more times before they're out. They already have 2 medic bands on. You can still medic them one more time to go back. They should stay with you. It should be a fun aspect of the gameplay. You take them back to your CP, drop them off. 3 minutes later, they're allowed to walk back, dead rag back to their CP. If you are a prisoner and you're walking back to CP, you cannot be medicked in any way, shape, or form to be brought back in, even if we allowed an airdrop or if we rolled up as admins and said, they say, you are alive. No, I'm a prisoner. I'm walking back to respawn. You are not alive. Continue walking. No problem, Tubbs. I have a feeling it's going to take more than a week to sell out, but we always try to tell people. And Tubbs, just for you, brother, I'll let you know. Geigerland 2 tickets will go on sale next week as well because people have been asking so much for them to go up. We're going to have them all going. So,
Yeah, we were very on the fence about doing it, but I am honestly humbled by the amount of people that love the event so much that they keep asking us when the next one is, when the next one is, when the next one is.
Well, I saw you guys. The videos you posted were on. You're talking about for Geigerlands?
Yeah.
Yeah, because yep, that was got my interest up, piqued my. And I'm not a Geigerlands type person.
okay. No, you're not allowed on roofs, period. You're never allowed on a roof.
Who's
If
K
you
DeVere?
walk
Who is
outside of
that?
a door, you see sky, and you're standing on building, you are wrong. Go back the way you came. Stairs are in play, ladders are not. If we have to explain the difference between a stair and a ladder, you have a problem. All right. Unfortunately, Weiner cannot come for Syndicate 3.
Yep.
However, he will be there for Gargoyles because I'm
I'm being
kidnapping him.
kidnapped and drugged to
Yeah,
Geigerland.
I'm gonna come up and be like, "Hey, Weiner, what's up?" Throw him in the back of the truck. Where we at? Pennsylvania. No, throw him in a cell. Feed him through.
All
Here's a
right, I'm
bucket
going
for
to
the
tell
toilet.
you the same thing I told the guy that actually did this. That wore the banana hammock. This is a stupid idea. As long as you have your iPro on and your footwear, it's on you. He lasted exactly 13 minutes because he thought it was funny, and then everybody shot him.
A lot, like not even a little. It was a full on ouchie moment. No,
He sat out for an hour afterwards, rubbing his body in pain.
Yeah.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm posting this everywhere.
But then that was a blue. Jesus Christ.
All right, let's go jump back to
Frag
this.
kills on a prisoner is still able to revive.
If a frag kills a prisoner, depending on how many armbands they have left, is what they are.
A kill's a
So-
kill. The only thing that's going to liquefy the body is a drone strike.
We have pink mist. Why do we have pink mist? We shouldn't have pink mist.
We have pink. They're limited
don't-
pink mist.
Dude,
It's
we
going to
don't
be
want
hard to pink mist.
Pink mist.
No, we're
No,
we're
no
having
pink
the drone
mist.
strikes for Scorched Earth. We'll see about Syndicate too.
No pink mist, please. No pink mist. No, because here's the thing, right? We always say people could be taken prisoner at least once. If we say there's pink mist, it's going to be a conflict of mentality.
Last time I got taken prisoner, I got shot by my own people.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, well,
And to be completely
that's the
honest
way-
with you, even if it's pink, hear me out. If it's pink mist, who's going to be there to take the prisoner?
the guys that smartly say, okay, there's 30 green over there. Let's launch an airstrike, pink mist, and then run in and grab them all before the 5 minutes are up. I mean, I
Again-
just see that as points. I see
No,
that.
no. That's an abusive system, sir.
I just see
If you are going to level an entire group, you don't get the bonus of taking them prisoner.
Yeah, it does. Know why? It still takes players back away. It takes the attrition. It takes the attrition into effect.
And then
Because-
also, no, that's ridiculous. No. That's a massive
let chat
imbalance.
decide. Let's let chat decide. Hey guys, do you think there should be pink mist or no pink mist? You decide.
Tell us.
Greg, it's always on
Oh.
Facebook.
What's that, Greg?
Previous
Okay.
minute.
It's always they're always hosted on YouTube. I don't know what's going on with the Facebook and Restream. I'm legit when I'm up there on Monday at the prison. My main goal is to find another streaming platform. This is going to be
They get bad.
All right,
3 to 1.
I can count.
Mist, no
Um,
mist. Pink mist, yes.
What do you think, Weiner? Pink mist or no pink mist? I like the TCA thing of no pink mist.
I like the pink mist. I'm sorry.
Most people do, man. It's a tactical advantage. It's not like you can spam it, so you have
So
to
it's
use
five
it.
it's 5-2. That's what I'm counting right now. 5-2. Oh crap! I'm in the wrong event. It's 5-2. 5-3.
What? That's 5-3. Oh, green.
Green moss, yes.
Yes.
We need give us some mist. I washed those. I washed those underwear already.
Who is going to be the first person to buy their Syndicate 3 ticket? That's what I want to know. I got a
Well,
patch
it
for the first
won't be
person
me.
that buys their Syndicate ticket.
You got to patch the first person.
I got a patch for the first person that buys a Syndicate ticket.
Gracie, coming in here or what? Close the door on your way in. Talking to my dog.
Tigerlands and Syndicate 3 have the same dates? What?
Uh-oh.
On a website? Hold on. Shouldn't. Oh, it does. I see where it is. I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're lying, sir.
Senile, man. You're saying things.
Your agent would be duet. I think he meant to say dust.
Because and honestly, without the pink mist effect, that makes drones rather useless.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I totally see the Geigerlands 2 Electric Boogaloo is June 2nd through the 4th. The timer was
site?
right. He's talking. I saw it. It was incorrect. Thanks for the catch on that. I'll have those the precursor lined up there.
Come on, get here. Come on.
What is she? All right, let's see here.
I've got anti-drone.
Look, another no pink mist.
Right.
So we're at 4 to 5.
Of course, because it's Mike. He's going to back you up. He's one of the few people that actually likes you.
You're trying to say that they'll take away their own precursor of their information only to get back at me. That's what you're trying to say?
Yes.
I think you're wrong. I think that he has his own personal mentality of no pink mist.
Here's
Go ahead.
And the other option for this rule set, which I was toying with, was actually because there's only going to be 2 drone strike control boxes. They're only going to be deployed randomly, sparingly. Was adding a 3rd box that's actually a tactical Moab. So the regular drones won't pink mist, but the Moab will. But there's only one the entire game.
Oh, I love Tubbs. He was such a great guy out there, and I know Tubbs.
Oh,
In his banana hammock.
in his banana hammock.
Yep.
I can see him and Jay Rodriguez having a banana hammock party now.
Wait, if he's talking about that, if he's talking about Scorched Earth, it's got to be a green or tan banana hammock.
Oh, right.
Remember, uniforms count. Gear doesn't.
I'm pretty sure he's heard many times his equipment doesn't count.
Ba-dum-bum.
Sorry. There we go. It's up. I'm getting a Marine G-string. Jesus Christ. I know. You know I can make that happen. I don't want to hear it. All right. So, as you guys see, heard, and everything else, Syndicate 3 tickets are now live. I got a patch for the first person that buys a ticket. Let's see who that's going to be. The race is on. Last time, it was literally a race between Brainerd and it was Jay Rodriguez. But we'll see what happens from here.
Which patch? The hood rat shit patch?
Yep, a golden hood rat shit patch.
Ooh, that's a new one.
I'll spray paint it, yeah.
That'll work.
Who let that man on the internet?
No
I
kidding.
have no idea. I think it's one of yours, sir, not one of mine. All right. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right. So Syndicate 3, we will have a hotel block set up. I'll try to get that worked on and finished while I'm up in Pennsylvania. So that way you guys can get your hotels if you're there. Per normal, you can always camp out on site. I do not think that we're going to be opening up to camping on the AO for that event because there's just going to be too many people.
Not for Syndicate 3.
So in proxy as well, when it comes down to Geigerlands, you will be able to camp out on the AO because there's going to be a lot more open space. I will be dropping those tickets sometime next week. Pay attention maybe on the Tuesday stream because we know so many people. Did Gert really get it?
I don't know, did he? Gotta go check.
Let's see. I'm checking right now.
There's our patch.
Gert. Oh, I'll check it out 1 second.
You got to save me one of those, buddy.
I got one for you. Shoot, I even have the
Gert
I even
is
have
the
the dominance
first
patch.
person to get a ticket.
He gets the golden hood ratchet.
Golden hood
The
rat.
patch is mine.
The text Brainerd be like, you lost out, bud.
Why? I was supposed to be online. Why? All right. Let me see that patch, Weiner. Sorry, I was looking at something else
problem.
trying to confirm.
Here you go. See the skull and crossbones down at the bottom?
Oh yeah,
Let's see.
that's awesome.
There it is. See, it's a banjo and an oar.
Do they glow in the dark?
I believe yes, they do.
Nice.
Yep.
That's
All right,
awesome.
that's a cool patch. Yep, that's actually cool. Some people didn't understand, but if you're in the woods of Georgia and you find an old house, you better watch out.
All right. So with that being
you
said,
my ward hammock for one. Smurf, I got one for you too. You know what? Send me your address. I'll mail you each one.
hey, you know
I'll
what?
mail it to you.
How about I just see you on the way up on Saturday, Weiner?
Depends on what time, because I've got to go down to. I got to stop in at a site I'm going to check out, and then I also have to go home.
I'll probably be leaving first thing Saturday morning, so I'll probably leave the
This
house at
Saturday?
like 8 o'clock. Yeah. 'Cause I
Yeah,
gotta
we
head
can
up
work.
to,
We can make that happen. That'll work. Yeah, come by.
because I got to get up to because I have to go to Savannah first to pick up the cloth mats for cloth maps, and then from there I got to
Smurf.
go to Atlanta to go to SNS Airsoft to pick up some things, and then from there up to the prison. So
Yeah, just give me a buzz.
nice. I don't know. Maybe I'll open up. Maybe I'll open up a couple more patches if we get like 10 ticket sales tonight.
Well, make sure you give the golden one to Gert, and then
Yeah.
you can open up the regular ones for. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. First 10 people. Why not?
Thanks, Tubbs.
Well, if you want to get you covered. Nice, man.
Yes, of
I
course.
would go
I got a patch full.
if you get your patches made, go through Tactical Imaging.
He's got the best prices around.
Yeah, and he's got
Yeah.
great quality.
The
And
quality
everything else.
lasts. I mean, I've got patches I've had for probably from him that are 5 years old that are just insanely holding up well.
All right. So next on the agenda, let's talk a bit about Scorched Earth.
I can go now.
Huh?
They said I can go now. I'm kidding. I got to be here for entertainment.
Why you gotta cut me so deep? All right. Now's
Tubbs
the
will
time
kiss
to
and make it
ask
better.
any questions about Scorched Earth that you guys might have. So if you have any questions, what's allowed, what's not allowed, any of that stuff, I need you guys to start piping up. Nick already got his ticket. Awesome. Let's see here. Refresh. Let's see. Did he get it? Certainly did. Nick was number 2.
Yeah, Nick.
All right.
Hey, if you ain't first, you're last, Ricky Bobby.
Don't worry, Gert. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to. You won't let me forget getting you the gold patch.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Oops.
So, all right. Let's see here. So, Scorched Earth. As always, with all the events that we have at the prison, the first thing you guys have to do is when you show up on site. Scorched Earth, we're opening the gates at the same time that we'll do every single event every single year, 1 o'clock. You guys can line up before it. Just don't go out of the warden's house. Don't go down that road. You guys can line up and everything else, but as soon as we open the gates, first thing you do is you go to the parking lot. If you're camping in a parking lot, you'll be directed to a certain spot to you park so you can stay with your faction. Yes, we separate the factions. Excellent. I'll get to that in just 1 second. Let me explain coming on. So as soon as you park your vehicle, first thing you do is you take your iPro out, take your gun, whatever makes your gun go pew. Walk inside, sign your waiver, register, chrono, catch a safety brief if you can. I mean, you should catch a safety brief before you start setting up because there's important safety information and everything else like that. All right. List of vendors, so I know if I need another credit card.
Credit
The list of vendors. Amped Airsoft will be on site with their trailer. So will Jackal Tactical will be there on site. Uh, Blue Mag Airsoft will be on site. I think Hornet Arsenal will be there as well. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. Screech Dragon Studios will be there raffling off
Those guys again, jeez.
those guys. I mean, not the Crytek. Damn it, I think so. Ooh.
Did you just fart?
No, I grunted because
Oh, okay.
I'm using my
Some-
bad shoulder.
Oh.
I'll be raffling off this beautiful ARP 556 Battleship Gray with the RC Airsoft cloak suppressor system with a tracer unit. It does have the battery extension inside as well. It's been converted to Dean's, I believe. Yes, it has. And it'll have an optic on it. So with your powers combined, this will be the raffle item because I just got myself the nice new ARP 556 2.0, which I ran for. Oops.
Yeah.
You just broke the raffle
We're going
gun.
to be raffling off another gun.
No, actually, I knocked over something else.
Sure. I'm number one.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep,
Really?
you got nailed again. Wait a minute, let me copy down that website.
And there goes Chad.
Yep, there it
And
goes
they're
again.
gone already. All right.
Oh shit.
Oh, adult dating. Racket.
All right, go.
Sure. I will rack it. I am
Be right
not
back.
scared to rack it.
Reload.
Evidently, I am scared. There we go.
Oops. Oh, Sin had to leave too. Went to reset too. Yep.
Yeah, it's the only way to get Chad to come back up.
Hate when it happens.
So this will be from Screech Dragon Studios. We're also being sponsored by HP Airsoft and XFOG as well. So I will be talking to Greg to see from Dead End Outfitters, see if he's bringing anything to the raffle, since he will not be able to attend because he will be at Operation Deliverance.
MK
Yes, he
Airsoft-
will.
What's that?
MK is sending us some stuff too, right?
And MK Airsoft will be is sponsoring as well. I knew there was one more that I had to think of, and he's going to be sending us a whole bunch of stuff. MK Airsoft is quickly working to open their second field. The progress that Gabe is doing there is, oh my god, fast. Like he was there for 11 days, and it looks like a field that you can go ahead and run on and play right now. So, no tease. I accept life pledge to the third born children. So we should have a lot of cool stuff for this particular event. When it comes down to Syndicate 3, expect the full range of what you guys expected in the past. We are still trying to reach out to a couple more people, even though it's short notice, to see if they want to come to the event, especially the ones that have been screwed over. Now, with Amped Airsoft, and I believe even Jackal as well, you can have your orders be picked up at the field. So I highly recommend. Oh, and SNS Airsoft. That's the one I was thinking
Oh,
of.
don't forget them. Wow. Totally forgot about them.
I didn't. I said there was one more, and I will think about it in a second. And at least I did. SNS Airsoft is sponsoring the event as well. I'm going to stop off and see them. It's really exciting time for the prison games and all that because of the games that we're rolling out here. There's a lot of cool stuff that goes with it. Geigerlands is going to be. We've taken all the feedback that we got from Geigerlands 1, which was essentially a beta game, and condensing down the rule set a little bit to make it a little bit easier to understand and process. Also, we took out the need for us to supply the ammo and just made the reload requirement back at wherever your settlement is. With that, it made things a lot easier to go through. So
I
it's
still think
kind
we
of
should call that Geigerland 0, and the next one is Geigerlands 1.
too late. I already have Geigerlands 2 Electric Boogaloo up.
No, it's fine.
Diesel, I did not forget them. Forgetting them would say that's all the sponsors that we have.
You
Have a
forgot
nice
the
day.
name of them.
No, I was ADHD squirrel.
I mean, I've
That's
already
my
picked
line.
out the name for Gargerlands 3, which is Gargerlands 3: The Rise of Rustrat.
Ooh, I like that.
Geigerlands 3, everything's rusty.
You'll need a U-Haul for Geigerland's a lot of props.
It's really exciting. I look at having. We're gonna have a ton of fun with the stuff that's coming out into prison, right? We appreciate all of our fans that are there. Obviously, if you guys have already been to one of our events, be on the lookout for the alumni promo code. Right? We always send them out, and then we always have people that buy tickets and then go through. So luckily, you guys got the promo code now. That's the one that you guys will be using in the future for that.
Uh-oh. Making them think.
Did I forget the name of one of the sponsors? No, because I had a cheat sheet right in front of me. I don't think so.
You mean
I know.
Syndicate
Hey, wait.
3?
No, he's talking about ATE Airsoft.
No, it was. Yeah.
I was going to say it was there. I was busting. Weiner was busting my chops and talking during the raffles, so I busted his chops back. I was like, I guess we're done. Meat.
Yeah.
Meat. All right. So there were some questions that Kadarvi had about, yes, grenades are not pink mist. Grenades will kill prisoners. Grenades have a 15-foot kill radius outside, unless you get hit by shrapnel. If you're standing there and a grenade goes off 50 feet away and you get hit with shrapnel, you're dead. All right? Doesn't matter if it's, well, that was 50 feet away. You got hit with something, you're dead. Are we still friends from Papa's chat? There was a sponsor left off the shirt, and that was Crucible. That wasn't my fault because the thing I sent over, the proof, had Crucible on there. Sin was so mad at me, I was like, no, look, here's the proof.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. So before I forget, technically he's correct about for Scorched Earth, because this is sponsored by Sinister Customs and E-Bike.
Oh, that's right. Well, Sinister Customs is going to have something there too. That jerk is sitting right on this video chat. He can speak up, boo boo. Speak up.
Who?
You, sir, can eat a nice bag of. Oh, right,
Oh.
PG.
Yeah, did you get any feedback yet from SS about Tuesday night's thing?
No, I got to call Steve tomorrow to let him know I'm coming Saturday. Oh, we got insurance, right? That is never going to get old. It just isn't. I'm sorry. It's like, and I feel sorry for the people that got screwed over. I really do. But the latest like news on that too is supposedly he was issuing a whole bunch of refunds through PayPal, and the people that had their names listed were like, "Yeah, nah, I didn't get a refund."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So it's kind of interesting. So back to Scorched Earth. So when you guys get there, check in, get your checked in and all that stuff. Then you guys can go set up your campsites. You then need to reach out to either myself or Sin or Christian will be on site as well to get if you're going to be camping out on site because you're not allowed to bring your own vehicle up there. We have to be a little bit harsh on this. Right now, the plan is for D, although we might be able to open up Bravo instead of D, so we have D to play in. We will see how that goes on Sunday or Monday when I'm there, if we have the key for it and everything else. So when you guys show up for the event, if you're planning on camping out, remember, you will be assigned the cell number. And I can tell you right now, Sin will not be happy if you leave it a mess.
Yeah. So it's your responsibility to make sure that it is as nice as it was when you got there.
Yep. pick up after yourself.
Yep. Because the less cleaning we have to do, the better. Now, that also goes to say that I'm going to get this patch made. It's going to be the cleaning crew patch. If you guys want to come help us out with cleanup before or willing to stay after so my ass can go home early, I'd greatly appreciate go home on like what should be on time. I would greatly appreciate it. So for first responders, we talk to you, correct? You check in with Smurf and you need to talk to 4 of us. I know it seems redundant, but you need to identify yourself to myself, Virchew, Christian, and Smurf, the 4. That way we know who you are. We all have eyes on you. So everybody's like, oh, okay, cool. Got it. All that. I think what we might do in the future, Virchew, is maybe we should get a patch that actually says first responder that we can stop on them. Maybe the Red Cross.
Or the
or something
medical,
like that.
the medical patch, the actual medical
Yeah.
with the snake.
Caduceus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably be up early. We'll have donuts and breakfast sandwiches. We'll stay on Sunday also. Thanks a lot, Tubbs. This time we promise not to lock you inside.
I still can't believe y'all did that man dirty.
Look, this is one of the reasons why I like to do the walk around myself and not rely on other people. Because I wasn't going to leave Geigerlands until everybody was off site. Paul comes around. He goes, yeah, man, everybody's gone. Cool. Let's close the gate. That gate is a biatch to close. We closed it. Tubbs is in there cleaning up, doing a good thing, yeah.
Hotel block for the players. Isn't that up on the website?
Yes, there's still rooms available. Let me get that hotel block for you because I just booked another room there myself. So I believe there's 17 rooms available. It may be a little bit less. So if you guys are looking to get your hotels, there we go. Oh God, that was another funny thing too. I called the hotel today. They even heard what happened with Dylan.
Oh wow, the hotels did?
Yeah, I was deeply impressed. Actually, let me throw that through a Bitly link real quick. Shorten that link up. Oh, I can pop it up there and people have an easier time. There, that should help people out.
Interesting.
Oh, damn, I should put that up on the main website. Well, I guess she's following our thing and all. Like she's following the pages and all that. And she goes, "I saw about that." She goes, "I wanted to call you, but it looks like you're dealing with a lot."
Inflatable
Tubbs is going to bring his emotional support bar.
Inflatable jacuzzi to where, sir?
That's right.
Because remember, there is no portable water or running water on site. My pleasure. Make sure you guys get your rooms. We can get more if we sell out. And the courtyard evidently is really nice there. I'm staying there this time. I'm not staying on site. Buck is.
Chicken.
No.
You want to freeze your butt off again?
Damn. I have a wild Amazon that is going to be with me. So yeah, if she freezes her again, I'm not living through it.
Are you calling Sarah an Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Sarah, bring your flip flops.
No, she's okay
Yes.
with it. That's her call sign. 6 foot tall, horse wrangler, Amazon, and she is lethal with those damn flip flops, man.
Yes, she is. I've seen it personally.
Femme fatale photography going to be there. I don't know. We have 3 photographers that are coming that have got their tickets. I don't know if they're coming. The travel bar. Remember, guys, on the AO, no intoxicants. Okay.
None. Or
None.
edibles.
Or edibles. That's an intoxicant. Come on, Weiner. if you typically take something like, say, gargoyles have hot. Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like that close to getting one for Guggerlands 1.
Sorry, give me 1 second here. What the hell? That's weird. I gotta do that. So, Synth 3 won't. Golden. I don't
Oh,
want to
right
know
there.
Diesel. I don't want to know Diesel. I don't want to know. Please don't.
That's how it goes at the R. Kelly party.
All right. So this is obviously going to be one of our short streams tonight, guys. We're not going to stay on for the full 2 hours because we pretty much covered a lot of stuff there. This is pretty much a question and answer period. Smokes
Night, Kurt.
and pyro outdoor. Night, Kurt. Smokes outdoors. We will know that better once we get up to the site and see how dry the ground is. If it's too dry, no smokes outside. If it's too dry for even pyro, we're not gonna. We'll make sure that that's. We'll be checking all that out because we don't need fires at Syndicate 2. We had 5 fires in the span of like 20 minutes, so we don't need that. We'll know for sure. But you could always use pyro grenades. No smoke indoors. And a 30-foot room would consider the entire room killed with the sound and or any other
Concussion plus
frag.
shrapnel, you're dead.
Yeah. So unless
Same thing goes for stairwells. If you can visually see the grenade go off, you're dead.
You're dead. You know, remember grenades go like this. So, yeah. All right. Any other questions that people might have for the event? Bueller.
Damn.
Weiner,
Much
can you stop that?
Sorry,
It's not even.
it was work today.
Again, you guys cannot go upstairs. Buildings that are in play. That was the question that people asked us for. Let me just pull up the lovely picture here. And we can go over the buildings that are in play. The hell? All right, sharing the screen. Okay, buildings that are not in play is a lot easier. Obviously, 3 is not in play. G and H are not in play. 1 is totally out of play, and more than and 9 and 10 are not going to be in play for this game. Reason being is there might be people going in and out of here, breaking down the haunted house that's there. There are going to be stuff throughout this entire area. Bravo is out of play. It's either going to be closed up again, or it'll be housing, right? If we have an overflow of housing from Bravo, Delta's going to get filled up, so Delta will be out of play. Right now, the 2 CPs are going to be Alpha and 8. There will be a coin toss between the 2 COs to figure out who's getting what's won. And we will do that Friday afternoon when both COs are there. All right. So remember, 3 is the chapel. And I know we beat this as a dead horse. We nail it down for all sorts of like nice and tender meat. But if you shoot at my chapel, you are off the field. Period. You'll be banned. You won't be allowed to come back. If some idiot is running up from Juliet and they run across this field right here to go running to F, you cannot shoot them until they're at F. This entire courtyard right here in front of 3 is out of play. All right. Don't shoot this direction. You hit one of those windows, and it's a $5,000 fine. Destruction of property. They're original from 1912, and they're damn impossible to get replaced. All right. So let's not have that. All right. Um, as always, you guys always check in at number 12 at building 2. Chrono's going to be right outside the backside of building 2, shooting down this direction. So when you guys come in, it's real simple. You go in the front part of 2. You're going to probably walk back past whatever safety brief. If the safety brief is just starting, that's the only time where you don't turn your waivers in first. You just simply attend that safety brief. All right, a lot of valuable information. Once you go through there, you go into the main area. You'll see people are lined up. Get checked in, walk outside, chrono, walk inside, and go do whatever you're going to be doing next. All right. Now, important things: no full auto in buildings. Never ever. You can full auto out of buildings. You can full auto into buildings. But as soon as you cross that threshold, no. All right. Also, mind your MEDs. Like LMGs, you have a 50-foot MED. So if you go running up to a front door and you're suppressing and somebody's on the other side of that door, you better stop within 50 feet. Yes, you're going to get your bands are going to be given at safety brief. So yes, that is the answer. All right. All right. Next thing on the list. Yes, unfortunately, SMGs cannot fire full auto indoors. Sorry, guys. Snipers can shoot indoors at 150 feet. So long lines only. If you hit somebody within 150 feet, you do it once, shame on you. Do it twice, you might be sitting out for a good portion of the game. Just don't do it. We have switched up the way that we do this game when it comes down to the rules for like the timing and all that, which we really haven't talked about, so we might as well jump into. So 6 o'clock roughly is when oh man, the JTF may should be.
Forget something.
Yeah, the rules still say JTF safety brief. It shouldn't. So 6 p.m. is probably when Chrono's going to be shutting down. At 10:38, this game is not going to have any evos or breaks. 10:30 is when the game starts. 5:30 is when the game ends. 7:30 is when the night game starts. Till 9:30 p.m. All right. So that's the way it's going to roll. On Sunday, it's from 10:30 to 2 p.m. As soon as the game ends, everybody comes off the field. We're going to start the raffle at 2:30 on Sunday. So a little bit different style. We'll see how the attrition holds up. Some people have asked for this. We're trying it with Scorched Earth. Syndicate will be on an Evo basis. All right. Mostly because it's right outside. Are there patches for this event? There were patches for this event, but the same thing happened with the patches that happened with the playing cards. They're not going to be in time.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
We have our patches for Deliverance, as you can tell.
Yeah, well.
And Dominance, too.
I'm biting my lips right now. Like hard.
But you are going to mail one to everybody who came.
We will have. They didn't have insurance. No, we have insurance. That's why we don't have patches. There you go. At least we got insurance. Yes. There was definitely a miscommunication when it came down to there was, and this is a miscommunication, guys. There was miscommunication about the patches.
On my screen.
And the patches never actually got completely ordered. And by the time we realized the mistake, it was too late. Most patch companies need at least
3 weeks.
3 weeks. And they can't, unfortunately. But yes, we have insurance, right? So we'll go from there. We will be getting the series and all that stuff made, and we always make it right by our customers. But hey, at least we got insurance. So, other Other than that, any other questions that people have? Because we'll go ahead and end this at 1:30 tonight. Do you have questions, Virchew? No.
Anybody? Bueller.
Bueller. Because I can't think of any other unique rules that are going to go on for this. Oh, if you're camping out on the AO, your guns are either locked up in your car, or we'll lock them up in the armory inside of whatever building that we use. So,
And fire pits have to be off the ground.
fire pits have to be off the ground, off the asphalt, and also have a fire suppress system in place. That
Because of
means
hockey.
if you have a fire pit and you put it on, say, a metal tin roof or lid, and you put it on top of the asphalt thinking, hey, it's not going to burn the asphalt. Remember, the asphalt melts up there with a lot of heat. Freaking Augie. Oh, it's totally an Augie thing, man. He's like, it's off the ground. It's off the ground. Augie, no, it isn't. It's it's in the ground. Yeah. So,
At least he was warm.
yeah.
Killing me with
killing-
the 5 foot of the Porta Johns.
No killing people within 5 feet of the Porta Johns.
That was
If
such a
you're
cool
going-
firefight last time, though.
Yeah, well, we had what was it, like people trying to go to the John and we were shooting them. What happened there, Sid?
Staying under cover.
Oh yeah, so there's a firefight. They weren't shooting the guys going in the Porta John. They were having a firefight with the Porta Johns in the middle. And this guy, no gun, he's got his iPro on and everything, but he's unarmed and like trying to get back to his stuff. And he's like, because they're literally just going between the Porta Johns. I had to walk over so he can like stand there so he could move.
Well, we're putting the Porta Johns along the road this time, like sort of blocking the chapel. So they're going to be up there along that section that if you're in building 4 and you're shooting for whatever reason, you're an idiot and you shoot towards the chapel, likelihood it'll hit the Porta Johns. But again, there's sort of like a little free zone that people can go through. But I think that's pretty much it, unless there are questions. What the hell was I going to look up? I was going to look up something for somebody, and now I blanked. My ADHD's been off the chain today.
You were looking up insurance.
Oh.
Good idea. The bushes there are... Oh, I know what I was going to look up. The weather. Thank you, Tubbs. The bushes there are stabby. Some of them are. Not going to lie. Some of them bushes are extremely stabby there, so be careful. I don't think there's going to be any mowing that happens, so feel free, guys, to go through and do all that. Why does it burn when I pee? Because you need some penicillin, bud.
Need something.
Let's see here. Cresson, PA. Let's see what the weather's in hold. Temperatures are dropping.
24
looks like
degrees.
Right now, the forecast is actually good for us. 66 and 50.
That's not too bad. Beats at 20 something, but you're also up on top of the hill too.
Well, this is Cresson. That's right there. I mean, the elevation is maybe 50 feet. I don't think it's going to be that much of a difference.
I was
Maybe
in there
100
last
feet
year,
higher.
man. It got to 27 degrees one day, and yep.
Yeah, that's why we went this. Like, I can already see right now, like when you look at Thursday, the 10th, which would have been the following weekend, 53 and 37.
Yep, there you go.
So,
That's right, because you had it on the 11th last year, didn't you?
well, we had it the second weekend in November, and
Yep.
we're going back to the second weekend because we sort of have to.
Next year.
Yeah. We lost 2 of our major sponsors as On the Go Surplus couldn't come, nor could Press On Apparel.
Because of
Fold
yeah.
Gap.
Fold Gap. Yep. For the
And they
paintball
always-
version. Fold Gap.
Yeah.
There's a paintball Fold Gap.
Chaos kills for the win. I played out in the snow before. Environmental hazards are fun.
Hey, I had a
Um,
blast out there in the snow last year.
it really was funny, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
it was, especially as Florida boys being up there.
yeah, we're like, why is it
Actually, I
snowing?
handle it well because I'm New York, but still, I live in Florida, and everybody else, a lot of the other Florida boys are up there freezing their tatas off.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I really did. I enjoyed the
Hi, Diesel.
yeah, Diesel. Yeah, we're gonna be shutting down in about 10 minutes anyway. So I enjoyed the weather. It was nice and cold. It was running weather for me. The snow added to a new effect. I got to play up the fact of I'm a Floridian inside of the frozen tundra. It was awesome. I had a blast. So um so let's see that sexy new thing that you're bringing up there to raffle off, Virtue.
Oh, excuse me.
Your radios, comms. That's pretty.
That is very pretty. Radios. What are the admin channels? That's an excellent question.
We will
We
sort
will.
that out on site.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Um, the admin, there's always one admin channel that we have, which is 420, because that to me just gives me giggle fest. Um, but we'll figure out what the admin channels are going to be. We'll look at the list and all that. I think we had it before, and we'll just go through it again for green versus tan. There is no electronic espionage. You are not to be on the enemy team's channels. All right. The only people that should be on admin channels are if you are a CO or XO, or there's a blind man, or now if there's a
If you need to be on the admin channel, you already know who needs to be on the admin channel. If you haven't
Yep.
told
what's up,
people, don't
Phoenix?
do it.
Yeah, don't be on the admin channel unless you absolutely have to. If you're not supposed to be there, don't be there. Um, just be warned. I mean, we knew that there was a couple people on the admin channel last time because somebody made a mistake in where something was supposed to be placed, and all of a sudden you saw a large group of a particular color go to the spot that we just said, and we're like, "Huh, that's interesting." Yeah, you could swing a radio this time. Um, so yeah, no espionage there or anything else like that. If there is a blind man, try to radio out where the blind man is, so we're not going all over saying, "We got a man down. He passed out in a cell block." Half the prison's a cell block. Can you be a little bit more specific of where they're at? So make sure that you have your emergency cards filled out and everything else when you guys get on site. If you guys are hanging out inside the parking lot, camping out in the parking lot and everything else, be respectful. Quiet time, we said midnight, right?
Midnight's quiet time.
And then during the dinner break on Saturday is when we're going to have the charity pie throwing contest, or pieing fundraiser. Ready to get some cream?
Drones. Drones are allowed for intel gathering only. You cannot shoot down a drone.
And drones cannot drop or shoot or eliminate a player.
That's no fun.
Will you shut that? Weiner, shut up. Just shut up.
Well, shooting it's a federal offense, and arming them is a game imbalance because there's no defense.
Oh,
All right. So, is there? Trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. So with that being said, Weiner looks like he's about to fall asleep. I guess
Oh,
he
yeah.
woke up from his nap too early. I got some more work to get done. I got to go ahead and get the rest of the Geigerland's ticket page ready to go. So until
go on,
next time,
son.
cream pies. Yes, they are going to be cream pies. I'll be out there.
Amazing.
I'm going to be out there. I leave in 2 days to go up there. What about the brisket? All right. Who's coming to Rev 12? Phoenix, I don't know if I'm coming in or not. So brisket. Nobody has stepped up to sponsor the brisket, right? However, what we're going to be doing is it's the Homeland Exodus. Um, what is it? What do they call it? The advocacy. All right,
Support group.
The Homeland Exodus Advocacy Support Group is going to be able to have some free brisket. I'll be making some of that out of my own pocket because, like I said, I really feel sorry for these guys that's getting screwed over and everything else. So that's the only brisket that's going to be on site. I mean, what it takes to feed a bunch of you godless heathens is
Yahoo.
it takes. I mean, for 200 people, it's roughly about, I want to say 500.
5 or 6, depending on price.
It's not too bad right now, so it's about 500, maybe 550. So because of the short notice and everything else, we don't have it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have a sponsor for next weekend. There will be a food truck out there. We're finalizing that up for you guys. That you'll be there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so you guys can have all your favorite foods. Which I certainly hope he is there for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because I would much rather have something better than the Sheets breakfast every day. All right. Looking forward. They don't keep you awake anymore. Dude, Phoenix, like I said, I got you a ticket, but I understand. I understand what happened to you, brother. Really do appreciate it. But hey, we just launched the tickets for Syndicate 3, and Geigerlands 2 will be up and running here by next week. So keep an eye out for those events where we are trying to bring some stuff up there. If you guys have any feedback, questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to us. One thing I will say, because we're getting a lot of people sending messages and everything else, right? We are going to be checking your wristbands when you come on site for the day. So if you're green, you better have green camo. If you're tan, you better have tan camo. All right. There is no black and green. There is no black helmet covers for any faction. Your thing should match. So we're a week out. You can still buy stuff on Amazon. It's still available. Do it. Maybe you need a role player cook for these events. I don't think people would complain about that, to be honest with you. But really, guys, make sure you're within your faction color. We don't want to be the jerks that say that's not acceptable. All right. And remember, Multicam Tropic is not a valid color for this event. All right.
What is wrong with that, man?
With all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm making a meal plan. Yeah,
avocados and Brussels sprouts.
Tubbs' meal plan for Geigerlands is to eat everybody.
It's
That's
seafood.
his plan.
Is to eat everybody. Hey, don't they have isn't there like
Garcia?
a what is it, girth restriction for the tunnels?
He is definitely a door, that's for sure. He is an obstacle to overcome. All right. At Geiger, I cooked breakfast and made coffee almost every single day. Look, Geigerlands, I'm glad so many people loved Geigerlands. When we do our next stream, which is going to be Tuesday, that's going to be focusing mostly towards stuff that we saw on site, like updated stuff because we're actually on site. Is he a cannibal? You have no idea. No idea. I fed him. I fed the cannibal so I could walk away without being eaten. No, like 3 times. Literally like 3 times. All right. So once we get past the event, we're going to be talking after we do our AAR, we'll be talking a lot about Geigerlands 2 and about Syndicate 3. We're looking forward to both of those, and we should have the dates set in stone for Scorched Earth, plus our 4th game for the year up there, which is going to be sometime in beginning of September. All right, so it's just a little bit cooler up there. So we have a lot of cool stuff going on. Hopefully by, in like 3 weeks, Weiner will have his newest event that he's ready to share with us as well. And it won't be the same weekend for any of our stuff.
That's right. No. Bad boy.
Telling you, Phoenix, got to come up, bro. Got to come up. Look, we have insurance. Our insurance is not going to be canceled. Oh,
And if you don't want to be in the cold in 2 weeks, come down to Georgia for Deliverance.
yeah. I mean,
Where's the banjos? Oh.
all right. So, with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, so shake my head. um, he had to feed the cannibal. The cannibal offered me food almost every time I saw him. Maybe he's just trying to fatten me up. Smurf good. All right.
Emotional damage.
All right. So, in case you guys missed it, we'll go ahead and recap the very end of this. So, if you guys are looking forward to an event that you cannot travel out to Pennsylvania for on the weekend of November 4th through the 6th, and you can only go to, say, Georgia, go ahead and check out
Perry, Georgia.
Deliverance in Perry, Georgia. Can you stop?
I love
Can
it.
you stop?
You don't have to stop. Nope, you don't have to stop.
I'm on a roll. I'm actually remembering everything. I'm not stuttering. I'm actually talking good, and he's got to go play the banjo. That just throws me off. You know what? That's it. Sin, until I'm done with this, you're muted. All right.
Aw.
So, Operation Deliverance is going to be at Perry, Georgia, a big Indian airsoft and paintball field in Perry, Georgia, November 4th through the 6th. AT Airsoft has just dropped their tickets down to only $80 for the weekend, which is a really good steal. Go ahead and take up a weekend of play for $80. Well worth it. You guys are going to get a lot of fun.
Raffle tickets. Patch.
lot of
You get a
raffling.
patch. We have our patches.
Yeah, but do you have insurance?
We have insurance.
Come
see me there.
So go check them out. We just recently dropped our tickets for Syndicate 3. So if you want, go ahead and check out the post and everything else that we're going to be putting up here real soon. Check the Discord channel because it's got a lovely little discount code. Also, if you've ever been to one of our events before, go ahead and check your email. There should be a promo code coming in within the next hour. Thank you for being our alumni and coming to our previous events like we always do. And of course, in 8 days, it's going to be Scorched Earth. Come on out, come hang out, have a good time. We will be taking tickets at the door. There are officially only, I don't know why Eventbrite's so slow. There are 2 green, right? Come on. 2 green and about 32 tan tickets remaining for the event. Scorched Earth, come on out. Obviously, we'll take ticket price at the door. If you are a victim of Homeland Exodus, please reach out to us for the support group and also a discount to one of our events. With that being said, I'm Joker from Players Wanted. With me is not a party till the Weiner comes out. Weiner from AT Airsoft. And the man with the mohawk, the king of the high kappa, the jackass that's yawning. Virchew from Sinister Customs. And until next time, may your BBs fly true and your opponents always call your